Hello and welcome to Cursed Rollers, where the only thing more cursed than our dice is the campaign we're playing. Before we jump into the game, let's greet our cast, starting with our awesome DM.
Hi, I'm Celeste. My pronouns are she, her, and I'm the DM.
I'm Kat, my pronouns are she, they, and I'm playing Typha.
Hi, I'm Feli. My pronouns are she, her, and I'm playing Dawn.
Hi, I'm Coffee. My pronouns are he, they, and I'm playing Prince. The content warnings for this episode are as follows: animal injury and death, and vampires being vampires, aka blood drinking. Sound effects and music are all credited in the description below. Enjoy the show!
So, last session, a lot happened, and I, despite the fact that this is in the same recording session, I've forgotten everything. No, last session, you buried the Burgermeister. Irina had talked to you about proving your trust by killing the vampire spawn. You convinced her to not do that, and to just find a humane way to feed the vampire spawn below the church. You did that instead of killing the vampire spawn. You also buried Dawn's friends who were once killed by this vampire spawn, or however they got there. Then afterwards, after you did all that, after like the 5 hours of burying Feli's Dawn's friend, you went to go and get supplies before you headed on the road. You spoke to Birdleth or whatever. Basically, yes. Basically, he's a shithead. You didn't buy anything from him. Then Strahd suddenly appeared, and basically they taunted Typha, then stole Prince away. And we're gonna start with me and Prince going into a private VC to talk.
Bye everyone. Wish me luck.
Stay safe.
Don't die.
Bye.
So,
Oh god.
following Strahd, you go to this like tall building just near the outside of the village. Strahd just comes out of their bat form, and they wait for you.
I will flutter over to him. I'll get out my bat form and I'll just stand and look up at them.
Little Prince,
Strahd,
I see that you have made some new friends.
I have indeed.
You do have to do what I ask of you. So, who are these new people?
And then Prince and Strahd had a conversation. Sorry, we've chosen to edit out the full talk because stuff happens, and it'll be much more dramatic for you to find out about that stuff later. So have fun debating as to what on earth went on here, but things have happened. I am terrified. Let's get back to the podcast.
Cool. Well, let's go back to the others then.
Yeah.
Well, what do you two do after Strahd takes away Prince?
Step 1, lay down. Step 2, try not to cry. Step 3, cry a lot.
I was going to run straight after Prince.
Okay. Well,
I will stare up at him in the sky, so I imagine that might lead to bad things.
yes. Do you want to do a perception check?
Do I want to do a perception check, or do I want to fail a perception check? Which ones are we doing here? Perception. I got an 8.
Oh no!
You immediately lose Prince in the mist, but after just a few minutes of just kind of looking around, you see, I guess, kind of panicked looking man with a scratch on his clothes and his cloak. And you know that's Prince.
Prince, you're here? You're okay?
I run towards you. I still look panicked.
What happened? How are you back already?
I
Wait,
think...
where's Dawn?
Okay. Yeah, where's Dawn? Oh, shit.
You just turn around and you see Dawn is curled up in a ball crying.
Oh no.
Dawn, are you okay?
Poor Prince is not getting out of any hugs today, is he?
He doesn't want to.
I think in this instance, Typha might also hug Prince.
Ah. Well, he will accept it, but it's
a sandwich hug.
Yeah, he is sandwiched. He's just stood between you, like, still panting. He was fucking bolting for his life a second ago. So he's just stood there, panicking.
What happened?
I'm sorry.
I don't.
Why are you
apologize.
sorry?
It's not your fault. Okay. Strahd summoned me, as you all saw. I think they were trying to say something to me. I don't know. I was just panicking, but I think I struggled too much because I got pissed off, and as you can see from my clothes, they tried to attack me. But I ran, and I think they just left me. I don't know.
What? That sounds terrifying.
Oh, yes, it is. There is a reason I try and avoid Strahd.
Oh no.
Equally, if I were just a little bit stronger. There's a look of, like, bloodlust in Prince's eyes.
How about not right now, Prince?
Dawn looks. Would she be able to make the connection he wants blood?
You can do an insight check.
Okay, let's see.
And I guess, Prince, what are you trying to convey there?
I am trying to convey that I want to fucking kill Strahd. So, let me make a charisma check.
Yeah.
Oh! What did you get?
14.
Oh! I got a nat 1, but it's technically a 5.
So, tell Feli, you can message Feli this privately, of what Dawn would get from this insight check.
I need to think about it.
Failure.
It is a failure, and I need to think about it.
Known as a critical failure.
It is a critical failure, and I need to think about it. Okay. He wants to kill Strahd, but he's not as into it as he's trying to make himself seem. I guess that's what you get from it. Is that okay, DM, or do you want me to give more?
If that's what you think that roll would get you, then yes.
I think that's what that roll would get me.
And can I roll insight to see if I can figure out?
Why would you be rolling insight?
Well, because I'm trying to figure out what the expression on his face means.
I mean, fair point. You can also
I'll
just
allow it.
ask him.
I could just ask him. Why don't I just ask him first?
Yeah.
And if he says no, then I'll try. So, hey, Prince, what's up?
What do you think is up? I just got fucking controlled by Strahd again. I want him dead.
Okay. And what do we need to do to achieve that?
I don't know. How do you kill Strahd? He is fumbling. I think that's what that nat 1 also gets me.
Well, she's gonna stand there and sort of pat your shoulder and be like, "No, I agree. I think we should kill him. Or them, or they really creep me out.
They are awful and need to die. Yeah, they suck blood, but also other things. They're bad. I'm not good with words right now. I just got away from a terrible situation.
Are you gonna be okay?
Give me a few minutes, maybe.
Do you need to lean on my shoulder?
I am not fond of physical affection.
I know that's
Can
why
I just
it's not
check?
meant-
Have we stopped hugging him at this point?
I don't imagine so. He's
Squeeze
hoping.
it slightly tighter.
Oh.
You'll learn.
Dawn does let go.
Thank you, Dawn.
Oh, okay. And I'll let go as well.
Thank you, Typha. Okay. Okay, if we focus on other things, then I don't have to think about fucking Strahd. So, we need to help Doe. Let's go do that.
Yes.
Yes.
You can think
Should
about.
we go find Irina and maybe ask if she's got any extra supplies, seeing as we won't buy any from that asshole.
That, or we can just go without them. I'm sure we'll be fine. Dawn, you said you're a hunter. If you guys need food, you can just hunt things.
How
I
do
can
you hunt
help.
plants?
Oh, yeah, you're a plant.
If we
eater.
go back to the house, we can get raspberry. Obviously, raspberries aren't the most filling, but it will be something.
That sounds nice.
Yes. You two lead the way.
Where are you going?
I suggested Irina's house.
Okay. So you lead the way towards Irina's mansion. It is kind of just the same as it was before, just creaky gate, there's nothing really been changed. You knock on the door, I assume, and you just see Irina just slightly open it and lets you in.
We are welcome in, specifically.
You are welcomed in. Yes,
Cool.
Mr. Vampire.
Thank you.
Hi, how are you doing for packing?
I am good. We have sorted everything out. Why, are you okay?
Well, we didn't get any supplies.
And we met someone.
Why not? What happened?
He was just really mean to Dawn and all.
Well,
I mean the shopkeeper.
Ah, right. Fair. He was awful.
I'm doing this chronologically.
Okay, alright, I'll... Prince
Right,
makes
well,
sure.
Shopkeeper
what
was
does
mean to Dawn. And then they summoned Primrose.
Primrose, yeah. Primrose? You
Peri-
doing
Periwinkle.
Periwinkle. Oh, I knew it was a flower. They summoned Periwinkle downstairs to try and scare us into buying from them. So we left, and then we hugged, and then
And then
who wants to tell the next bit?
Guess who we met?
I don't know, Mr. Vampire Boy.
God.
Do not sass me right now, we just had to deal with Strahd.
Well, it is getting late, and we did want to move in the morning, but we had to spend a few hours doing that, so... Yes, I'd like to get going quickly, of course, so... I guess I can go to...
Bildrach.
Yes, I can go to Bildrath's, and I will get some more things. Can
He's
then-
just awful. I don't think he should be getting any money from anyone.
I think that we can do just fine without tents or whatever. I think we should just get a move on.
if you are sure.
The sooner we are out of this town, the better it will be.
Okay, then I guess we should go get the spawn and head off.
Yes, let's go get dough and leave.
She shouts for Ismark. Ismark comes down with like 2 packs. He gives he gives Thingy her pack. You see Dusk comes down and he looks at you, Dawn. It's like I think I should stay.
It's fine.
That's yes. I'm gonna take care of the place, the house, and help people around to obviously get food. So I'll be there if you need me. Yeah. And he kind of just runs off.
He works so hard.
He does indeed.
And you see, Irina's like, well, shall we get the boy then?
Yes.
Yes.
Prince is just increasingly getting impatient and fidgety.
Lead the way.
Irina leads the way. You head off towards the opposite side of the town. You go towards the place, the church, and you see that the priest just kind of gives a knowing look. He stands there and kind of just waves for you all, like just nods as you all enter, but doesn't say anything.
I'm just gonna do a little cocky salute at him and head straight for the bedroom where the trapdoor is.
Yeah.
And can I actually turn around to Irina and just sort of clasp her on the shoulder and be, thank you for being the only one of us that had a brain cell last time, by the way. I guess you're the one that locked the trapdoor?
Yes, I did. I noticed that you forgot. You kind of just left the key inside of the lock. So I thought to do it for you. It is okay. Vampire boy, well, what? She says that quietly. What are you doing by the door?
I'm waiting. You know?
Oh, should we just get the boy, then bring him up?
I think Prince might need to be the one that gets the boy.
I'll go talk to the priest.
The priest is inside the building.
Prince just stands there and he looks very frustrated. This combined with the Strahd thing, he is not a happy man.
Dawn looks at the priest. It is okay for us to come through, right?
Oh, yes, mind my manners. You are all welcome in my home.
Thank you.
Prince immediately walks in, and as he passes Dawn, he goes, "Thank you very much."
Can I give Dawn
Sorry,
a
we
little
should've-
thumbs up?
Sorry, we should have probably asked that before half of us walked in, but it's fine.
It's okay. It is a public building. I would assume that people know that they can just walk in.
Mm-hmm.
I mean,
I didn't know there was rules like that. You mean we have to knock?
well, yes, of course. Some people have privacy. You wouldn't want someone coming into your room while they were changing, would you?
Oh, we just kind of. I was welcome anywhere.
Well, now you're not.
But then I
you-
wouldn't go in people's bedrooms. There was nothing fun in there to take.
Okay, let's go and get Stowe. Please forgive her. She is new to Barovia.
You
Yes,
think?
I can.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to just wait here.
Okay.
Mm.
Prince immediately leaves. He does
Okay.
not have time. He is going.
I follow.
He's gone.
He's
So?
gonna head into the little basement.
Are you going alone?
Anyone want to come with? Because he's just going. He's not waiting.
I'm following.
Cool.
Dawn will wait up top just in case.
Smart
They make a
move.
So, you two go down. Prince, you see Doe is just in the corner of the room, just kind of staring. Typha, it is dark down here, and you cannot see.
This is problematic. I did not think about this.
That torch on the wall has gone out.
I have a candle. I have a candle in my bag. And I can do prestidigitation.
So, you
I
light the
will
candle?
spend some time rifling through my bag to find the candle. Yes.
While you do that, I will talk to Doe.
Okay. Doe looks at you as you walk over to them, I assume.
I will walk over to them indeed.
Says, you're back.
Yes. We're here
Are
to...
you taking me now?
Yes.
Can I leave?
Yes, you can come with us. Doe, please remember to stick by us. I don't want anyone to try and hurt you.
Yes. Doe is immediately heading towards the ladder.
I will follow him closely.
Feli, as you get lighting, not Feli, Dawn, as you finally light the thing.
Me?
The
You mean Typha?
fuck. I'm sorry, Typha. As you finally light the candle, you see that they have already started going up the ladder.
Darn it!
Sorry, Dawn. Sorry, Typha.
I'll just blow the candle back out.
Come on then.
I'm coming. Is Doe up there?
Doe is immediately rushing out.
I'm gonna stick with Doe. I don't really want to restrain Doe, but I'm keeping close by so that if he tries to do, like, any attacks or anything, I will be there to awkwardly grab him and be like, no.
Doe has gone up from the ladder and is just kind of staring, surrounded by people. Irina has her just her hand casually on her sword, and it's by her hip.
I wish I
Hi.
could echo that self-confidence.
What do we want to do now?
Aren't we heading to the Vistani?
Irina begins to leave, but as you all just make your way out, you just see the prince, not the prince.
That's me.
You see the priest just kind of stares with a pained look on his face at his son. His son doesn't even want to, and Doe just doesn't even pay any attention to him.
Oh. Prince will, like, lightly nudge Doe and be like, quietly say to him, do you want to say goodbye to your father?
The man that trapped me down there.
Fair enough. He doesn't push him to, just lets Doe do what he wants.
Doe just continues to walk away,
Alright.
and the priest just sits there, not knowing what to say.
Well, unless anyone wants to make them talk, Prince ain't gonna do shit.
I'm gonna wave jauntily to the priest and then walk off.
You did your best, she shouts to the priest as she leaves.
The priest hangs his head in shame.
Oh! Bye bye, choir boy. I do not say that, but.
So, you will begin to leave. I'm assuming Feli, you want to go. Feli, Dawn, you want to go get Raspberry?
Yes.
Yeah. So, you kind of just stop by your house, grab Raspberry. Your brother says one last goodbye to you and gives you a hug.
Mm.
You leave the village of Borovia.
Bye bye.
Get a bit brighter after here.
No. It'll get worse.
It's about like I don't know fucking time.
Well, it was
I'd say
midday when we were burying everything. So.
yeah. So it's about like it's about 2 p.m. You're leaving Borovia. If you wish to talk whilst you're traveling, you may.
I would like to sidle up to Prince.
I will be walking very close to Doe. Bear that in mind, but yep.
Doe has been. They've been looking around. Every now and then they've clearly taken a step, but then realize like you hear them mutter like no, and they just stick by your side.
Cool. Prince is happy with us.
I would like to quietly whisper, well, not whisper, but just sort of try and be vaguely discreet. And just sort of say to Prince, "Hey, Prince, why does Strahd find me interesting? Is that something I should be worried about?"
If you are from outside Barovia, Strahd will find you interesting. That's as simple as it is. They like to be entertained by new things.
But so I'm no worse off?
No, you're about as worse off as everyone in Barovia.
Okay, that's okay.
There's a chance Strahd might try to keep bugging you, but hopefully they'll be away for a while.
You sound like you know that's gonna be the case.
Do I? Again, I don't really remember what they said to me when I was under their control, but perhaps they said something about that. I don't know.
Okay. Okay, that's cool. Hey, Dawn, how you doing? I'm gonna saunter back to Dawn now.
Prince will
Okay.
just let you go.
I'm doing okay. So, what's the Feywild like? Other than bright and colourful? If you don't mind asking.
That's what I was gonna say. Bright and colourful. For me it was safe. Apparently it's not always, but it was for me.
Hmm.
And I was everyone was always happy to see me. I have family there. Kai took me there when he saved me. When they saved me. Crap, can I change that? Kai took me
Yeah.
there when they saved me.
That sounds like a lovely person.
They are.
Wait, am I able to hear this or no?
I'm not being deliberately quiet.
Probably.
Okay. So, if Kai took you there to the Feywild, did you not originate from there?
I don't know
Oh.
where I originated from,
Oh.
but I know Kai got me from somewhere that I shouldn't have been.
Right. I see.
She's literally gonna hunch her shoulders up and be like,
What?
So, Typha,
Yes.
how did
Yeah?
you get here then?
Kai brought me. Kai's my Obi. It
Hmm.
means parent. And they were bringing me to meet their other parent. My other parent.
To here?
I don't. They
I'm sure they would
Drop-
not have brought you here.
they dropped me off and then said they would be back, and then they didn't come back. So I came looking for them. But yes, here.
Maybe that was not the correct decision.
Well, I think my other parent has something to do with the Vistani.
Vistani. Well, maybe you should be okay.
I mean, out of everyone in Barovia, the Vistani are particularly nice.
That's good. Kai's nice too.
I'd imagine so, if they bothered to save you.
I just don't know who I'm looking for.
Apart from Kai, I'd guess.
Yeah, I don't even know, I don't know a lot about them. My other parent.
Hmm.
I'd like to find at least one of them. I'd prefer to find Kai and make sure Kai's alive, but if I could at least find my other parent, at least.
Well, what does Kai look like? Describe them.
Oh, thank
Maybe
you
we
for
can
that
help find you.
challenge. Ah, Kai can kind of look however they want to look.
Are they a changeling? I thought
They
they could use
are.
a change.
They're a water genie.
A genie.
Yeah, they can. They mostly seem to be made of water. When they're on land and walking, they kind of seem icy. They don't cuddle me very often because it's cold.
Oh.
Well, if you find them, then it should be obvious if they're a genie.
I hope so.
Because,
I don't think I would hide from me. It's just if anybody else was looking.
well, anyone could be looking for anyone here. It's a dangerous place.
It's not safe.
As you are walking,
Mhm.
I would like one of you to roll a d8.
Who wants to roll the d8?
Not it.
Between you and me,
I mean, I'll happily do it.
I'm happy for you to do it if you want to.
Alright.
Coffee, you roll a d8. Cat, you roll a d4.
Oh.
I rolled a fucking 1.
And I rolled a 3.
1 and a 3.
As you're walking by the path, I hate random encounters.
Valid, me too.
Don't even know why I do them.
For fun.
Oh, they're not fun though. They're fun as a player. As a DM.
Okay, yeah.
Oh,
Sorry, go on.
no, I was just venting about the frustrations of being a DM doing a random encounter. But anyway, DM doing a random encounter. Go for it.
Do a perception check.
Woo!
Yeah, all of us.
Yeah.
I got a 4.
I got a 16.
Don?
5, sorry.
5,
You're
okay.
okay.
Prince, you hear the sound of a whimpering dog.
Oh.
Specifically a dog.
Could be a dog. Could be something else.
Fuck. He will look in the direction of the sound.
You look in the direction and you see just this shadow that clearly is like something trying to get its leg escape from some sort of like trap. You can't exactly tell like how it's trapped in there, but because it's like shadowy. I guess you have dark vision. You can tell probably. Yeah, you can tell that this wolf, which is a bit bigger than normal wolves, has like a big chunk of its like leg just trapped inside of a bear trap.
Well, I don't like that. So I'm gonna just say, if we may pause for a moment, there's a wolf in danger.
A wolf?
Yeah, it's well, it's probably a dire wolf, but it seems to be caught in a trap, the poor
Can we
thing.
kill it?
No! Irina, what is your insistence with killing everything you come across?
I'm not Irina.
Oh. Apologies, I am going slightly mad today.
I should have specified who was talking.
Yeah, you're alright. It makes sense for
No.
Prince anyway. No. No, we cannot kill it.
You said you would give me more blood.
Oh, you do need more blood, don't you? I'm gonna DM you something real quick, Celeste.
Typity type.
Type.
Poor puppy. Poor dire wolf.
Poor pup.
Yeah, you can do that.
Ow.
Are you also alright there, cat? I heard you say ow.
Oh, I didn't. I said hello. Sorry.
Oh,
Rabbit.
it's
My
okay.
rabbit climbed up on my knee and came to say hello. Came to say hello.
Oh, hey yo.
So,
I got an 11 for that, Celeste. My little question.
You know, if it was, that'd be more.
Okay. In that
This
case.
this looks like it's been here for a while.
Okay. In that case, I will look to Doe and look at everyone else and be like, well, I mean, I did promise Doe some blood, and unless anyone else would like to offer.
gonna hurt an animal?
Apologies, unlike you, we cannot feast from plants.
Did you try?
Look at my teeth. You think I can try such a thing?
You see, Ismark is beginning to cock an arrow into their crossbow.
I mean, Prince isn't gonna stop him. Is anyone gonna try and save the wolf, or are you gonna allow this to happen?
No, Dawn's. Oh,
I'm gonna look very upset. Sorry, Dawn. Sorry, Feli, you were talking.
no, Dawn's probably pretty used to this, where it's like it's caught in a trap. It's probably better to put it out of its misery in her eyes.
Yeah. I'd like to say out of character that internally I am sobbing.
I apologize.
No, I'm sobbing because poor wolfie. But it has to
Yeah.
be done. I'd rather the wolf be put out of its misery, the poor thing. Probably won't be able to walk after this.
Okay. I'm gonna just say there's no real need to go into initiative to fight one dire wolf that is restrained. You all easily, whoever wants to participate, manage to kill the dire wolf, and almost immediately you see Doe just go to start drain it of all of its blood.
I'd like to get a little bit of blood out of it. I make it clear that I'm not gonna take a lot. But you know, I'm hungry as well.
I'm going to turn away and shield my eyes.
Understandable.
Dawn looks at Prince and slowly raises her arm, like, is this... Will I die from this? Like, can you... Obviously watching him drain a wolf completely, like, how much will it take?
What? Wait, are you seriously offering for me to... You know? Are you sure?
I mean, if you wanted to hurt me by now, you would have done so, so... I guess so. I don't want you to go hungry.
Dawn, I do not recommend doing this.
You
I'm
may.
gonna go stand up close by Irina.
Well, you can either pay attention to Irina's warning and Typha, I assume, taking Irina's side, or you can pay attention to Prince looking at you with, like, sparkles in his eyes and genuinely the happiest you have seen him yet. He's just like, he can't believe that anyone would offer this. He is so happy.
Yeah, unfortunately, Dawn would do anything for anyone she considers a friend. So yeah, she nods, like, obviously not fully understanding what she's committing to, but committing to it because it makes him so happy.
He will very carefully, because he's just quite frankly shocked that you'd even offer, very carefully drain a little bit of your blood. Just enough for his daily take, and then he immediately stops.
I'm assuming I'd get a negative effect from this.
So you still have to do a bite attack, though.
I do indeed. Let me find my thing. What do I add to attacks? I don't think I add anything.
It's your proficiency bonus plus your dexterity, I believe.
Ow!
Or your strength.
I guess it would be strength in this case because I'm fucking biting. So, 9 to hit.
Well,
But
she lets you hit you. She lets
Yeah.
you hit, so it's just rolling the damage.
Oh, okay. Sorry. I misunderstood. It's a very sloppy bite either way.
You've
You missed
nearly
the name.
missed, despite her standing absolutely still.
He's just in so
Yeah.
much fucking shock. He's just like, oh my god. People let me do this?
Who knew it would be easier to just ask people to drain their blood?
It's almost like most people, when you ask them to drain their blood, look at you with horror and run away.
No, some people really like it.
Oh, yeah, true. But Prince doesn't like those people. Anyway, I did 4 piercing damage.
Thank you.
Good for me, I guess. But
Is that
not
the whole-
just for you.
Ow.
So you've taken 4 piercing damage. The only damage you've taken, the first bit of damage in this campaign.
Woo!
It was voluntary.
Prince will awkwardly, like, hold his palm against your injury afterwards to try and, like, slow the blood flow just a bit. And just look at you like, thank you.
People normally do this, right?
No.
Oh,
People
should I have not done it then?
No, it was very nice of you to offer. Usually people are either extremely against it or way too into it. So it was nice to have a normal response, I guess.
No.
Thank you.
At the smell of this fresh blood,
Fuck.
Oh no.
I had a feeling!
Feli, does an 11 hit you?
No.
No. But you clearly see Doe attempts to bite you.
Rude.
I would like to try and restrain Doe.
Yes. Do you want to make a grappling check?
Yeah.
You see that immediately Arena has gotten her sword out, her rapier out.
Fuck. 18?
18 to make a thingy. Yes, you definitely restrain them.
Thank God. Okay, I've restrained them. And I immediately look at Dawn and say, "Somebody heal Dawn, please."
Can I heal? I don't know if I can heal.
Yes, you
I've
can.
never tried healing. I can heal
Done it
because I
before
healed
in this
Dusk.
campaign,
I healed
believe it or not.
Dusk. Yes, come here, Dawn. I healed Dusk. Come here, Dawn.
Okay.
I will reach out and I will use Cure Wounds. It's a creature you touch regains a number of hit points equal to 1d8 plus your spellcasting ability modifier. Where's my d8? There it is. And where's my spellcasting ability modifier? Oh, I wish I would remember what this was. I'm a bard, so
It's
it's
your charisma.
charisma. Yeah. Yeah, it was 8 HP. I'm assuming that she'll just get 4 because that's how many she lost.
Yep.
Yes.
Yeah.
You just hit the max. But just as you're doing that, Arena immediately looks at you. See, I told you he was a danger to us.
He was only a danger because we actively made someone bleed. I apologize. I should have thought that through. I was rather caught up in the moment.
To be fair,
Hasn't
and,
he had
you know,
enough? He drained that whole direwolf.
He
just
has been starved for months.
At this point, Doe has just gone limp. They're not bothering to struggle anymore.
Oh. Prince holds him a little looser. He's still gonna hold him. He's just being more gentle about it.
What was he going to say, Cap?
I was just gonna say that Irina did warn that it probably wasn't a good idea for you to drink from Dawn.
I know. That's all he says.
We'll just keep on going and we'll drop him off and then we'll go. And Irina just continues to walk.
Sorry, I got you in trouble.
You know,
I'm gonna walk up behind Irina, but after kind of like a little bit of an anguished look at Prince, but a little bit like, those seem to have been a little bit dumb. I'm gonna stick with these peoples for a second.
Oh yeah, let's go.
I will walk. I'll let. Before I let go of Doe, I'm just gonna look at Doe and be like, sorry. Are you okay?
I'm fine.
Okay. Prince lets go of him.
He just brushes himself off and just walks a bit closer to you.
Yeah, cool. Prince will walk close to him as well.
There's clearly this he's obviously a teenager. Clearly is just angry at everything, but is also scared at the same time.
Prince can relate to that all too well.
Angry at everything.
And scared at the same time.
Yes. So, you continue down the path. I'm assuming you left behind the wolf husk, or did you want to pick up anything from there? Sorry.
I didn't want anything unless anyone else did.
Nope.
No, I'm good. I'm grossed out with this as it is.
Well,
I've walked off
is
with
Mark,
Irina. I've not even waited.
Is Mark probably stayed behind to collect the bear trap, then caught up.
Fair enough.
And you continue to walk for a bit. At some point, is Mark falls behind and just looks at you, Prince, and he's like, so,
So?
how did you become a vampire?
I don't really like talking about it.
It's fine. Do you know if Strahd has any weaknesses, being a vampire yourself?
Here's the thing. If I tell you about vampiric weaknesses, considering that you and Irina are not really so, buddy-buddy with myself and Doe, how do I know you won't use that against me?
Well, as long as you're not going to attack us, then we won't attack you.
Fair point. Well then, Prince claps his hands together as he walks along. Let me tell you a thing or two whilst Coffee pulls up his notes. So, vampiric weaknesses.
Yeah.
Obviously the main one that you already know about is that can't exactly enter places unless you are actively welcomed inside. Kind of sucks. Very frustrating. There's also the whole thing of water. Running water and holy water cause damage. Not good.
You see at this point, is Mark has gotten a little pen and paper out and is writing down notes.
Prince is a little bit uncomfortable with this, but he allows it. So there's forbidden water. There's also, the whole blood thing. When vampires haven't had blood for a while, they grow weaker and weaker and weaker. Not necessarily just because of loss of power, just generally because they're dying. But even though they are weak because they are dying, they equally get more, thirsty, which results in outbursts and like a desperation to fight for your life, blah 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 blah. It's not good. Don't recommend it.
Can I ask a question?
Depends what it is.
I talked to a very smart person, and they gave me. He just opens his coat a bit, and he shows a garlic.
Does he just? What's he doing with the garlic? Prince is just looking at it.
he's just holding it.
Prince wrinkles his nose and he's like, "That it doesn't actually do anything. I hope you realize this."
Are you saying I was scammed?
Yes. I'm sorry. I know a lot of people have tried that garlic thing. Trust me. In my opinion,
What?
it tastes like shit. But apart from that,
Okay, separate question.
all right.
Lowercase t.
What?
That do anything? Like if I was to he puts his like hand like his two fingers into a cross, does this do anything?
Prince lowers his hand, smiles condescendingly at him, and says, "I think you may have been listening to some very intelligent people."
Oh, he's gonna do an insight check. He goes into a frown. It's like that's sarcasm.
Yes. I am rather sarcastic. I hope you're able to keep up with this.
Okay, I will get new sources. Apparently, this legendary Belmont family is a fraud. And he walks a bit further around and thinks he's clearly got a thinking expression on.
Ah, the Belmonts. Prince just laughs. Ishmark, if you ever need more tips, feel free to ask me, and in return, I would very much appreciate it if you would make sure no one else knows that I'm the one telling you.
He just nods and just does the lip placid thing.
Prince smiles. Yay, a friend. For how long, who knows, but a friend.
Don't know when Ismark became a himbo, but
I love him. What do you mean you don't know when he became a himbo? When he was in the tavern, he was giving off the most himbo vibes.
He's
That's
very
fair.
himbo.
He is a great himbo.
I thought he was himbo right from the beginning. It was Mark the Lesser.
Ishmark the himbo.
So, as you continue down the path, you eventually reach this post that has it used to be a signpost. It is clearly broken. The path goes into two, and you don't know which one goes where.
So we're trying to get to Vistani, but I mean, do we know the way?
Irina, Ismark, do you know where we're going?
No, you said that you were told to go a certain place.
We're looking for
the
the.
lake. Wasn't it the lake that we were told?
Typha, yes, it was called Lake of Enchantment.
And it's in my own notes, and I can't remember. Yes, I will confidently say, yeah, the Lake of Enchantment.
Pool of Enchantment, sorry.
Where is this pool of enchantment?
I
Well,
don't know.
I'm not asking you. I know that you do not know. I'm more asking, the three people who frequent this area. He gestures to Ismark, Irina, and Dawn. He will also gesture to Doe. I said three. I meant four.
Ismark shrugs. Does Dawn do anything?
Dawn just drops her head like, no, she doesn't know. She's failed you.
Doe is a stupid child. And Irina will say, I heard Frida talk about it at one point, but she never showed me.
Right. Great. Very helpful, everyone. Prince will look in both directions. Is there any way he could determine which one would be the right path?
There are ways. How do you want to be thinking of this?
Problem is...
how are you trying to? Because it could be an investigation or a nature or just history.
I have very low wisdom, so I'm trying to think what Prince would do. I think he would just look at the floor. Like, is there any, like, he's looking for, like, footprints or pathways, like a well-worn path.
Okay. Do an investigation check.
Oh. 4.
Well, they both look well worn.
Great. Well,
Can I walk over and be like, hey, hey, Prince, what are you trying to do?
I'm trying to figure out where these... Well, okay. I don't know. I was trying to figure out which path is the one most walked upon, because I assumed that would probably be the good option, but, they're both walked upon.
Hey, Dawn, as a hunter, wouldn't you be good at tracking?
Oh shit, we have a hunter with us. I forgot about that.
I can try. Wait, I've forgotten what did I need to do. Something.
You are trying to. Okay, so do you wanna? I guess you can do a nature check to try and track humans.
15.
15. So you look in the path, which is mostly just like gravel. There's a bit of mud and stuff, and you see that there are on one side just normal tracks, just normal people, like footpath, basically occasional wagon. On the other side, a lot of wagons, a lot of horse prints, and a lot of people. And not as many people, sorry.
Oh, wagons. That's important, right?
Ah, yes. Which,
I think so.
Which path has more wagons?
She points to the one with the wagons.
Yeah. You point to the one that's slightly more north.
That one then. We should probably try that.
So you go down this path. This one kind of goes more into the forest, but the other one was going around the forest. You go through this. The forest around you kind of just gets thinner. The path slowly fades away into this kind of mud and grass, but just like you can declare like wagon and horse prints go down this way. It gets like really narrow to you're basically in like this almost grotto type thing until you come into this clearing where you see just this smoke that just piles above. You see a couple of like wooden wagons, like not 4 or 5. There's like 10 horses that's kind of just tied up in this one area. Not tied up. They're like loosely tied up, but like free around to move. There's a couple of people by the campfire and a bunch of large tents. And by the pool specifically, there's this big tent that Typha you would recognize to be similar to Frida's tent when you first saw her.
Well, I'm going to forget everything else I'm here to do, and I'm going to stride right over to that tent.
Oh, okay.
Well, bye,
You see
Typha.
a couple of people stare at you as you're walking past. Does anyone follow?
And now we are here with the Ah, shit. Typha. Prince stands there awkwardly. He's gonna see what everyone else does.
You see Arena is standing here. It's like, this is your thing. We will wait here.
Well, we're letting you go, Typha. Bye-bye.
That is
Happy
fine
Dawn
with
will
me.
follow.
See, Arena has looked at you, Prince, and you, Dawn, so this is your thing.
Oh! Sorry, I thought it was aimed at Typha.
No.
Okay, in that case, I'm gonna... Prince will follow, but he's gonna look to Doe and, like, make a gesture with his head as if to say, "Ya coming, buddy?"
They will follow you.
Yay! My new bestie.
Okay, so Typha, you walked into this area first. You see when you first walked to the tent, there was this woman who was this like tiefling woman with long, just dark hair. Kind of moved out the way, almost expecting you, like knowing that you were coming here. you walk in, and the tiefling stands directly in front of the door, in front of the quote-unquote door of the tent. And as you immediately go in, you see this like large campfire in the center of the room, and just kind of on top of this like extended, I guess, area with like a little table and like some cushion, like exactly 3 cushions on the floor, and this big looming shadow behind her that almost creeps onto the ceiling. And she looks at you and says, Typha.
Oh. How do you know my name? Are you my mother?
No. Typha,
Oh.
your search for Kai has truly led you to such a sad land, but I'm sure you'll find them.
Oh, okay.
Your friend should be here in a second. And
I
at
have
this,
something for you.
we will get to that. And you two, at this point, Dawn and Prince, you walk in. The tiefling steps. The tiefling doesn't want to let Doe through. Do you try to push them through or no?
I look at the tiefling, I look at Doe, and I'm like, surely they can come with us.
Was not told, but I guess it should be fine. And they let you all through. And the moment that you go in, the woman looks at you, Dawn, says, Dawn, even with all the bad you have been through, you still have a good heart. Come sit.
Thank
And she
you.
gestures to the cushions.
Do I know
And-
them?
Pardon?
Do I know them or just
No,
a
you don't.
tiefling?
You've never
Okay.
seen this woman before.
Thank
She is
you.
an old woman, like wearing this big, just cloak almost that goes over. Yeah, it's a cloak. That like kind of ties into where her hair is. Yeah, her, like I said, her shadow looms above. Prince, the moment you walk into this room, you notice one thing and one thing alone.
Mm-hmm.
Her shadow has the eyes.
Oh.
And she looks at you and she says, Prince, it has been a time since I last saw you.
It
I'm
certainly has been.
sorry for your fate.
I don't know if you heard me gulp. I think that got picked up. But yeah, Prince awkwardly shuffles and goes, "Oh, you need not apologize."
You have brought me a boy.
Ah, yes, this is Doe. He like puts a hand behind Doe's back and like very gently pushes them forward to like show them off, I guess. And he's like, "Yes, this is Doe. I would very much appreciate it if you could help take care of him. He's a vampire spawn, you see."
I understand. We do take in people who need it the most. Though you are welcome into the Vistani. She looks out of the room. She just does something, some sort of magic with her hand, and someone walks in. Doe, please go with them. Doe at this point looks at you, Prince, just scared.
I have a hand in his back, so I'm gonna. Prince is not like physical contact, but in this case, he will awkwardly reach his hand up and gonna brush my fingers against Doe's cheek and be like, "You'll be fine. They'll take care of you."
Do you wanna do a persuasion check?
Mm-hmm. Oh no! 6.
6.
I guess. I mean, I'm not used to giving physical affection. I might accidentally just nick my claws against his cheek and be like, "Oops."
Or make it a little bit creepy.
You
Maybe.
do scare him. He looks taken aback.
Oh. I look
but-
apologetic immediately.
But he understands, and he goes. Not, you don't know if he believed you or not, but he goes.
I try to wave goodbye.
He does not wave back.
Oh! Prince's little heart sinks.
believe it or not, guys, the foster care system is bad.
Oh.
Um,
Oh,
But anyway, now that that has been sorted, would you like to have your fortunes told?
Can I give you
Or do
this
you need me
message so
for
I
anything?
don't forget?
Absolutely. She holds her hand out.
Typha reaches into her bag, pulls out the note, and hands it straight over to her. It's from Frida.
Frida.
Prince shuffles over immediately.
She
I'm just gonna gently
You-
grab the back of his cloak and pull him back. This could be private.
He pouts.
looks at the letter and she do you want to do an insight check, Typha?
Yes.
I guess you can all do it if you want to.
I can't read my dice. I rolled it into the shadows.
Wow.
Is this
Into the
insight?
shadow realm?
Oh my
Yeah.
god!
Pardon?
Is this insight
Um,
check?
Insight, yes.
First
I
roll.
got 16.
Yep, I got 11.
Dawn doesn't seem like the person to try go snooping through what someone else's letters.
Oh, valid.
Well, Typha, you immediately know a semblance of sadness, like an immediate recognition, obviously, then just like happiness, but also just sadness and even a bit of shame. And she will say, "Thank you. It has been
think she
a time
misses you.
since I've spoken to my daughter." Yes. And she will put the letter just into a drawer behind. I will read that later in my own time. I know that you are coming here. You like your fortunes told.
I would like it if it'll help me find Kai or my other parent.
Potentially.
Dawn, do you want your fortune told?
Never done that before, so that would be cool, I think. I don't know if cool is the right word.
Well, I mean, it's, interesting.
As interesting as you biting me?
He, awkwardly pats you on the shoulder. Like,
Yeah.
only half touching you. He's, like, just waving near you. And he's like, perhaps this is more interesting than that.
Me immediately panicking, like, oh god, I've got to do this now. I knew I had to do this, but I was like, oh shit.
If it helps, Prince is staring at Madame Eva. He is not sitting down. He is assuming he is not being invited. He is misreading the situation.
Madam Eva looks at you for confirmation.
He,
Do you want your fortune told again?
he looks between Typha and Dawn, and then very awkwardly sits down, looking uncomfortable.
So, I will give you a group reading first. I'm just trying to get to the point where it's at in the book again. I'm sorry.
You're okay.
It's okay.
Do not apologize.
It's okay. I'm just taking this opportunity to give my bunnies a tweet.
Yes, okay. I want each of you to give me a number between 1 and 40.
37.
1 and
37.
14.
Oh god, I hate you.
Oh, 1 and 14. I thought you said 1.
No, 40.
40.
40.
40.
Oh, okay.
37.
So you get 37, Cat.
Yeah.
Dawn, take 1.
3.
I will take 16.
Okay.
I wish it was out of 100. I would have said 69 in a heartbeat.
Well, also, I want each of you to give me a number between 1 and 3.
2.
Always be different, by the way.
I went first last time. Feli, do you want 1 or 3?
1.
Then I'll have 3.
Then, what number did you choose? 16, right?
I did 16, yeah. I like the tarot reading. That's cool. It's cool for reasons the rest of you don't know.
Believe it or
If you
not,
haven't
it's-
picked knowing what number 16 is,
I do not know what any of them are.
No, it's shuffle.
that's fair.
The deck is always shuffled whenever you do it, so it'll be random
Yeah.
every time, so there's no possible way for me to know what I'm picking.
That's good. Okay.
Yeah, important clarification for the podcast people. I'm only so hype about this because I've played Curse of Strahd before, and I've done my own reading before, and it was cool. So, you know.
Cards fly up around the area as all of you just kind of think of things. You see Madame Eva grins and some chain necklace that you didn't notice before, with like a big eye in the center, just like glows this deep purple color, not unlike the one that you've seen before, Feli. There's not unlike the same purple as Strahd's eyes. And the cards fly around, and 3 cards appear in front of each of you, except for Prince, where 5 cards appear in front of him.
Oh.
And then in the center, there are 5 cards arranged in a specific way. And Madame Eva will look, and she will say, I would reveal these cards first. She flips over the card. The cards are arranged in a plus shape, and 2 of them they are all flipped over, by the way. 2 of them look more ornate than the others. She flips over the first one. I'm not going to do the voice, I'm sorry, it's already hard enough to read.
It's okay.
So, she flips over the first card. And Madame Eva, before flipping it, says, this card tells of history. Knowledge of the ancient will help you better understand your enemy. She flips over the 4 of stars, the Abjurate. Those guided by logic and reasoning warns you of an overlooked clue or piece of information. She goes to the next card, and she says, before flipping it, this card tells of a powerful force of good and protection, a holy symbol of great hope. She flips over the 9 of stars, the Conjurer, coming of an unexpected supernatural threat, those who think themselves as gods. Before flipping over the 3rd card, she says, this is a card of power and strength. It tells of a weapon of vigilance, vengeance, and a sword of sunlight. And she flips over the Dictator. All that's wrong with the government and leadership. Those who rule through fear and violence. She goes to pick up the more ornate card and says, this card sheds a light on the one who will help you greatly in the battle against darkness. She flips over a card called the Horseman. Death, disaster in the form of loss, wealth or poverty, a horrible defeat, or the end of a bloodline.
Oh.
She looks at the last card, the middle card, and she says, your enemy is a creature of darkness, whose powers are beyond mortality. This card will lead you to him. She flips it. I can't flip it. Yes, I flipped it over unnecessarily. I could have just not done that. I could have just had them flipped already and be more prepared, but I didn't.
Okay. You were doing great.
He flips over the card called the Marionette. The presence of a spy or minion of some greater power, an encounter with a puppet or an underling. And she looks at you. What do you think of that?
Anyone else gonna speak first?
Come on, thoughts, opinions, feelings? Any of you?
Dawn's 2 brain cells are bouncing around her head. She's trying to catch up.
Typha's trying to process how any of this helps her find Kai. She's don't have an enemy.
Your fate is entwined with each other's at this point.
Perfect. Brilliant. How unexpected.
You don't seem happy about that.
I mean, considering that I'm pretty sure I know who my enemy is, you probably shouldn't be happy about it either.
Well,
Is it yourself? Is your greatest enemy yourself?
No. I am my
Oh.
greatest ally. And he flicks his hair.
Water is your greatest enemy.
Ha ha. You're correct, but how dare you? You
Wait,
met...
does that mean Kai's your greatest enemy?
No! Oh
See,
god.
Ty is made of water.
Okay.
Don't eat my dice box. Don't you dare. No, not both of you at the same time. Get up.
Good job, rabbits.
Madam.
Good job. Anyway, you have already met my enemy. I frequently told you I want to kill them.
Oh.
Oh yeah.
Strahd, right?
There you go.
They're weird.
They are peculiar.
it is my belief that all of your fates are intertwined with killing Strahd. But that is only my interpretation of the cards.
So, you believe that all of us are going to kill Strahd?
I believe that you could kill Strahd. I mean, I believe that you could have killed Strahd before,
Well,
and
here
I
am.
believe once again you can still do so.
That was meant to be a pained laugh. I don't know if that came across.
I understand. If you want to know about your individual fates, then I will have to ask you to leave the room whilst I read them privately.
I would like to know mine.
She smiles. Dawn
Yes, please.
and Prince.
Prince looks like he'd really rather not know, but he feels like he has no choice.
Okay. And who would like theirs first?
Ladies first, either of you.
I don't mind waiting.
I was gonna say the same thing.
Madame Eva rolls her eyes.
So did Prince. So do it at the same time.
Currently being attacked by bunnies. Feli, do you mind going?
Okay.
Okay.
Seems a supernatural force
Yes.
has interrupted.
Before you two move, I'm gonna have to move with you in order to record what you are saying. I'd like to clarify for the podcast audience, I will be removing my headphones, and until I am put back into the group where we have our main discussion, I will not be able to hear anything. Just so everyone knows.
Okay. I'm just going to move you cat to a different cat.
Okie dokie.
So goodbye.
Okay, my headphones are going off. Have fun, you two.
So, the other two leave and you are left sitting alone with Madame Eva.
Okay.
You begin to twitch as if they're waiting for you to touch them.
She just looks at Madame Eva. Is like, is there an order I have to touch them, or?
Just touch them, and they will do their thing.
Okay, she just goes and touches them from like left to right.
Oh, they're like in a small stack.
Oh,
Sorry, I didn't clarify that.
no, that's fine.
So,
She flips over the first one then.
you touch the first one, and all three cards fly into the air. The first one flips over, and it's called the Avenger. Madame Eva reads this out as if she knows that this was happening, knows which cards was already there. She says, "This past is the Avenger. Justice and revenge for great wrongs. Those on a quest to rid the world of great evils. That was your past." Then the middle card flips. It says, "The Shepherd." Madame Eva reads, "Those who protect others. One who bears a burden far too great to be shouldered alone." And the last card twitches and it begins to flash a slight glow. And Can you give me a number between 1 and 10?
7.
7?
See?
The last card is one of the more ornate cards. And it flips over and she reads, "The executioner, the imminent death of one rightly or wrongly convicted of a crime, false accusations, and false and unjust prosecution." And the cards all fall simultaneously back into the pile. That is your future. That is where you need to go. You okay?
Yeah, just thinking, but trying to obviously figure out what that means.
Yes.
No, thank you very much for that. I'm assuming I need to go out so that another person can come in?
Please.
Okay, will do. Thank you.
Okay. Which one of you two want to go next?
Feli.
Pardon?
Feli hasn't come back.
Feli is in the other chat.
Okay.
Oh, we're moving across systematically.
Yeah. I'm moving you around. Hello, Feli.
Hello.
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 She'd muted herself. I hope you all had a nice chat. Do we get to have like intermission bits where the characters go, "How was that?"
You can share if you want to.
Well, I guess Feli, you come out the tent then, and we'll just look at you.
How was it?
It was good. It was weird. I don't fully understand what it meant, but I had fun.
Well, I'm glad.
Okay.
I'm glad you had a good time.
Do you mind if I go next?
Oh, absolutely, go for it. I'm more than happy to stay out here for as long as possible.
I'm gonna walk in.
Bye.
Bye.
Okay.
I am muting and taking off my headphones.
This small pile of cards twitch, and Madame Eva looks at you expectingly.
Mm-hmm. So what do I need to do?
Just touch the cards and they will do their thing.
I'm just gonna reach out and touch the cards then.
You touch the cards and all 3 cards fling up and just float midair. The first one flips over and Madame Eva reads out as if she knows what card this is. It says, "The past, torturer, the coming of suffering or merciless cruelty, one who is irredeemably evil or sadistic." The next card, the middle card, flips over, and Madame Eva reads, "Present, evoker, magical or supernatural power that can't be controlled, magic for destructive ends." And she looks at you. She says, "Please pick a card." Well, no, she doesn't say that. I say, "Cat, please pick a card between 1 and 10.
So between 1 and 10.
Yep.
7.
7. That's the number Feli picked. It's a good
Oh.
thing that these cards are shuffled.
It's clearly something about the number 7 that's calling to us.
7 is my favorite number. Did you know that?
I did not. I would love it if Coffee also picked 7.
So the last card flips over, and it says, "Dungeon. Isolation and imprisonment. Being so conservative in thinking as to be a prisoner of one's own beliefs." And the cards immediately fall onto the table.
So,
And
that's not a very cheerful thing there, huh?
perhaps. I hope that helps you find them.
It might. I
Might.
suppose. Thank you.
Would you- I'm assuming you leave.
Yep, I'm gonna turn around and walk out.
Feli, you're here. Hello,
Sorry, hello.
people. Oh, I'm back.
I return. Hello. Am I okay
You
to
re-
return?
No, we're only talking without you. Go
Fuck!
away.
I run
Only
away.
girls are.
I've invaded the girls' club. I apologize.
No, you're welcome back.
Oh, pog.
There's a sign on our door that says girls only. Didn't you know that?
Well, shit. I guess I can never visit your house then. Forever forbidden. Just like Prince. Haha. Oh, I forgot. Oh, I'm supposed to do the thing where I only put Typha on the screen. I forgot to do that. I'm sorry. Shitty editing on my behalf for the YouTube video version, but oh well. Anyway, does Typha
Right.
waddle out?
Yes. She does not look happy.
Oh no, is everything okay?
I don't want to talk about it. I'm just gonna wander off. There's a pool, isn't there? I'm gonna go wander off right
Mhm.
next to the pool.
People stare at you as you go into this pool. It's clearly something sacred.
I'm literally gonna go in it. I'm not even gonna think about it. I'm just gonna get in the water.
Typha, that's probably.
I'm
Whatever.
underneath.
I'm
Plunk.
gonna leave her to it.
Breathe underwater. I'm not coming back up for a while.
Well,
Yeah.
that means that I have to. Dawn, can you make sure that Typha doesn't get into too much trouble?
Okay.
Also, if you.
I will now kick you out of this chat.
Oh!
They have been removed forcibly.
Prince is dragged in, I guess.
Yes, you feel compelled for whatever reason.
Huh, strange. Weird.
Madam Eva stares at you.
I stare awkwardly back.
The cards on the table twitch in their small little pile. Slightly bigger than the other two's pile.
Dare I ask why I have more cards?
Because you have been here before.
Fair enough.
You know to touch the cards.
I do.
So,
I
yes,
give
so
them a
you
little
do
tap.
so. Give it a little tap, and the cards fling open midair. They just hover. Well, two of them already flipped over. A guild member and a transmuter. The third one flips over as you pass. The necromancer.
Hold on, what were the first two? Sorry for note taking.
You've got these as your notes. How dare you?
I'm sorry!
Guild member and transmuter.
Guild member. And then the second is
Transmuter.
transmuter. And then the...
Trans.
Oh my god, like me! Anyway.
And me.
And you! It's like us!
Wow.
Oh my god. Anyway.
Okay. So, the one as you passed, which you remember being your future, turns around. The necromancer. Unnatural events and unhealthy obsessions. Those who follow a destructive path.
I wrinkle my nose at it.
She looks at you and is like, I couldn't tell you everything, you know. It would be boring that way. She
Ah.
cackles.
Well, you could have given me a little bit of a heads up. But either way, I think your card's a little bit wrong. I wouldn't consider this destructive.
Well, we'll see about that. The next card flips over, and it's called the Present, the Wizard. She reads it as if she knows what it would be. Mystery and riddles, the unknown. Those who crave magical power and great knowledge.
Well, I
She
suppose that...
cackles slightly.
Ah. Well, I was about to say that makes sense, but your cackling makes me dislike it somewhat.
I could pick a number between 1 and 10, please.
9.
What a shame.
What?
Shame because the first two picked 7.
We could have had a 3 in a row, but I am the defiant one. I am the different one.
Okay. The last card appeared. This one is more ornate, more important. You didn't get this last time. This is
Wait, what's
okay.
it called?
It's called The Broken One.
Oh.
Defeat, defeat, failure, and despair. The loss of something or someone important, without which one feels incomplete.
Prince blinks very slowly at Madame Eva and is like, well, I'm fairly certain that that will not happen.
Yes, sure.
You know, you put such faith in your cards, but you have no control over these things.
Exactly. I do not. I simply tell what I am told.
And who
As you
tells
know.
you?
But who tells you?
Fair enough, I suppose. Your necklace is new.
My necklace has been here the whole time. You just did not notice it last time.
Well, I was a fool back then.
You was. You were naive. And I, or others, may still call you that.
I'm not naive anymore.
Sure.
He just frowns at her. Not in a mean way, in a playful way.
Bring your friends in.
Yes, ma'am. And he turns to go get them.
Wow, as if they're coming in right now.
Hello.
Hello. Prince awkwardly opens the thing to summon you, but you're right there.
Prince opens the thing to summon you, but Typha's still in the pool.
Yeah. Well, Prince looks to Dawn. Hi.
Hi.
We need to get Typha. Madame Eva still wants to talk to the three of us.
Oh. Typha? Can you please come out the water?
I think you're gonna have to come a bit closer.
Prince is awkwardly trying to push you towards it, Dawn, because he does not want to go near the water.
She's like leaning over it, like, do I just put my arm in and just pick her up? Or
Do what you will.
I can look up and notice you if you want.
Typha?
I'll put my head up. Yes?
Madam Eva still wants to talk to us, I'm afraid.
I'll come out.
Thank you.
The moment she steps out, it's almost as if she was never in the water.
Huh.
He looks exactly the same.
Okay.
I think that's a detail we discussed, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
I squint at her. I am confused.
Magic water.
She notices Prince looking and tries to do like a smirk. It's not quite back to her normal self yet, so it doesn't come out quite as cheeky as it normally would, shall we say, but she just smirks at him.
Well, have you cooled off sufficiently?
What? The water isn't to like... It's not to get cool.
It was
And I'm just gonna walk in the tent. I'm not even gonna listen to it anymore.
alright. That was
You
I
reminded
tried.
me why I went in there.
Alright, I tried to make a joke. I guess I'm not good at jokes. Prince awkwardly backs into the tent.
It's cool.
Okay, well, that's where we're ending this session.
We'll be back in the tent.
Yep.
It is sad boy hour for everyone's characters. Except mine. Mine was last session.
Oh no. Oh. The past.
Did you also have sad boy hours, Typha?
The past.
Oh. My future fucked me up.
I will just say the past. And Celeste knows why the past.
Yeah.
Well, I pat you on the head. You poor human with an angsty past. I am apparently a human
Okay,
with
you
an
monkey.
angsty future.
You have no angsty past, clearly.
Oh yeah, no, absolutely, definitely no angst in the Prince department. Whatever would you mean?
Yeah.
I mean, it ain't sus at all that he doesn't want to tell Ishmael how he became a vampire. Nope, not sus at all. Nothing weird
Isn't
going
it?
on there.
It's not.
Ismar. I keep
It's
calling him
Mark.
Ismark.
Mm-hmm.
I can't pronounce. Oh well.
It's okay.
Oh my
Thanks
gosh.
everyone for watching.
Yeah, thank you everyone
thank
for
you very
watching.
much.
Thank you for indulging
can-
in the angst.
Yeah, you can find us in our socials below,
hmm
and see you all next Sunday.
Yeah, see you all next Sunday.
Yeah, we
Oh.
know when we're uploading this.
Yeah, we do.
I thought it was a Saturday.
No, it's a Sunday. You're a liar.
We'll figure it out. It's fine. Does anyone want to promote their socials?
It's linked in the description below.
True, they will be in the description below. Go check out my Coffee Avenger YouTube channel, please. Anyway.
I promote going to bed at a reasonable hour.
Oh yeah. Don't do what we
Yeah.
do and stay
And
up
have
till
strady
nearly...
dreams.
Yeah! Don't do what we do and stay up till nearly midnight playing D&D. Go to
What are
bed.
you talking about?
People can
It
listen to
is
this podcast at any time of the day.
11:43 a.m.
Oh, get off with the wire! Ow!
Oh.
Oh, my foot.
The bunnies
You-
say no. The bunnies say you are lying, Celeste. The
Well,
bunnies say
that's their
turn
problem.
off the technology and go to bed.
Yes.
But yes,
Yeah.
thank you all for listening to this podcast. Have a lovely evening. As Kat said, have dreams of Strahd, maybe. And hopefully you don't have an angsty tarot reading coming your way. Goodbye.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye.